So for anyone who wonders, by the way, if I do this on a green screen, you can see by the sun going through the tree where I'm not blind, but you can see I am totally not just green screening it. Hi. So let me ask you, everybody's like, oh my God, my phone got wet. I got to stick it in rice, right? Well, that's not entirely how this thing goes. So, hi, my name is Richard Strother. I'm a technology coach, and you're watching Not Technically Perfect. So, let's have a look and see what this really means. Water and technology. All right. Um, this has become an easier subject in recent years for a few reasons. But, and you know what? Before I forget, I'm forgetting the lovely scene behind me. Um, in Montreal, in Westmount, the train comes through, and this used to be a train station, a lovely little train station, but a train station nonetheless. Now, the train stations have been moved over down this way to Vendôme, over where the metro is, and that is why this got all boarded up. And this is now referred to as the Coach House. It is a very well-known landmark in Westmount, but it is not a tourist attraction you will likely see. So this is a really obscure location, but a really cool one nonetheless. So just wanted to share that in a little bit, kind of how this goes. It's also, by the way, kind of, it is a public park, but it's like a little courtyard between two condo complexes. So you'll see some cars going around behind me every once in a while. But by and large, it's actually just a really nice little spot to sit and eat, because there are a couple of picnic tables here, or just to have a few minutes in the sun. So that being said, water and technology. So the trick that most people think is, oh my God, it got wet, I've got to get the water out. Well, I'm going to tell you something that a lot of people, they hear it, but they don't really kind of know. And that is most phones are water sealed now, so they are at the very least. Wait, we're at. I know for the iPhones. Let's see, we're at version 12. So the iPhone 7 was water resistant. The iPhone 8 was waterproof, and waterproof up to, I believe it's. I know it's certainly more than a meter. So I think it's something like 6 feet, 6 feet deep for like a minute. And even then, it can go more, but you don't want it. But here's the important part about all of this. Water is not the problem. If you were to go to the pharmacy and pick up a jug of distilled water, fill a glass with it, and dump your phone in, it wouldn't do anything. It's not the water that hurts it. It's what's in the water. Ultimately, it all comes down to conductivity and corrosiveness. So the minerals in the water will build up on the metal plates because they will be anodized to it. However, let me explain. Let me tell you a fun little story about this. Back when I worked at Apple, they had me doing Genius Bar appointments for mobile for a little while, and if you happen to be watching this, the young lady who came in was absolutely fabulous. I said, hello, how are you today? She said, I'm very well, thank you. And I said, and how can we help you today? And she said, unfortunately, this weekend, my iPhone and my washing machine became far better acquainted than I'd have liked. The trouble was not the water. The trouble is the detergent, or whatever is in the water. You can, like I mentioned, you can put your phone in distilled water all night and it will do absolutely nothing, even if you operate it in the distilled water. Where it becomes a problem is the second you dump a salt packet or anything in. Anything in the water automatically makes it conductive. Anywhere it's conductive, the particles are going to adhere to the metal, and they're going to start corroding the metal, and they're going to start layering on thick, which means that the metal no longer conducts. Now, if you do this on a circuit board where the space between the conductive strips is so small that a human hair just kind of sits on top of the two connections, yeah, that gets real problematic real fast. So, and batteries are water sealed, so they're sealed from everything. They have to be sealed from the air. So that's not really an issue. So what do we do? Well, most of the time, if your phone falls into something that is beer, lemonade, anything that is conductive, or even just salt water, especially, um, the best tip is not to stick it in rice. Please, please go to a clean water source. I mean, obviously, distilled water would be the best, but ultimately, tap water will be fine. And rinse it off. Really, like just rinse it off really well. That actually does miracles to make sure that nothing will get will start corroding. Right? Then let it dry thoroughly. Don't try and rush it. Please, please don't take a hairdryer and try and rush it. Remember, heat. Well, the heat doesn't do wonders for any electronics, especially not batteries. So we don't want to overheat it. We just want it to dry out. Now, if you want to do something, um, honestly, the little round terracotta discs that you put in brown sugar? They work because they absorb moisture, fine moisture. If you have two of those, wow, even better. Silica packs. When you buy stuff and they have the little piece at the bottom that says not salt, do not eat. That silica gel, you don't want to put it straight in the silica. They put it in little packets so it doesn't get in the crevices. It doesn't get crushed and get in all the little holes and get into your device. Not that it would hurt it that much, but it's not exactly great for your device. But in the packets, which are porous, if you put your phone in a bag with 2 or 3 silica packs, that's going to dry up real fast. By the way, Bluetooth speakers are often waterproof, and you can now find out how waterproof by looking at the back. They will have a rating, IP6 or IP7. You can have IP5. It goes from 1 through 7. And 7 is like waterproof. Like, go ahead, toss it in the pool. It's not going to do anything. So, hope that helps out for today. And I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. You notice I'm keeping these nice and short. Can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. We'll have some more stories. We'll have some more fun. And if you have any questions, hit me up in the comments, or by all means, check out the email. And I will actually show that email. There we go. And guys, thanks for tuning in. If you're tuning in later, great. Hit me up in the comments. I do read them. Hit me up an email. Can't wait to speak to you guys. Can't wait to speak to you guys. Can't wait to answer your questions. And I'll see you guys later.